Hey, Dr. Berg here. In this short video, we're going to talk about sleep and what to do about sleep. When you evaluate sleep, there are several questions that you're going to ask to find the root problem. Realize that sleep is a symptom of something else. It's an effect of something else. And the number one reason why people can't lose weight is because they're not sleeping. That's a big one because you burn all the fat at night. So this is very, very important. Also, it's the most common cause of why people are tired. So if they're not tired and then they're not sleeping, this is what we're going to do. So there's two main categories of causation of sleep problems because there's reasons why people can't sleep. Number one, it's just the accumulated stress. So if the person has a history of stress and they're stressed out, then you're going to do what's called the adrenal protocol, which basically is a combination between the adrenal body type kit and the acupressure device, okay? Because they're going to do acupressure on the adrenals. So that's what's going to handle their sleep. But you may need to add a couple other things if this doesn't work. Number one, you can add 3-calcium lactate. That's a product that we have that you can recommend. If they can't, they can't seem to get this in time and you want to send them to the health food store, just send them to get some calcium citrate. Take 3 before bed. But calcium lactate is a really good one. And then we also have this product called L-tryptophan. This is what's called an amino acid, and it actually helps you sleep. So, because it converts into the sleep hormone called serotonin. So you take 3 calcium lactate and 1 L-tryptophan before bed if this doesn't work, okay? And then they're going to sleep like a baby. So this is the ultimate handling for sleep, okay? Now, you're also going to ask them, do you have any hot flashes? Do you have any bladder issues? Do you have what's called sleep apnea, which is a sinus problem because their sinuses swell up and they can't breathe? Or are they so bloated that they're trying to sleep at night but their stomach is so stuffed because they have digestive problems? That could be a big cause of why they're not sleeping too. So you're going to look at all these things. They come in, they don't have sleep problems, or they have sleep problems, and you're going to ask them, do you get any hot flashes? Do you have any bladder problems? Do you have any sinus issues? Do you have bloating? That type of thing. Okay, and if they don't have any of these, just go right to this. All right, and then this is the protocol that you're going to recommend. This is getting to the root problem. Again, there's 7 factors of why people can't lose weight. Number 1 is energy issues. Number 2 is sleep issue. We'll get to the other ones shortly. But let's take a look at hot flashes. Hot flashes are related to menopause, and the ovary support formula really helps hot flashes. They might have to take 1, 2, or 3 of these before bed. Okay, and then the adrenal fatigue formula as well. So I like to take 1 of these before bed, start with 1 of these before bed, increase these if you need to, until the hot flashes go away. Because this helps balance the ovary. And by the way, during menopause, the ovary stops working, and then the adrenal gland backs up the ovary. So if you support both of these, you are really going to actually help them with their hot flashes, okay? Now, bladder issues, if they're getting up several times a night, if they get up once a night, I'm not too concerned about that. But if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, then we need to find out, are they going through menopause? If they are, then support with ovary support and the adrenal. The same protocol with hot flashes, even though they might not have hot flashes, okay? But menopause is when they're like age 50, 51, 2, and they're not having their cycle anymore. This is what you're going to recommend. Or maybe they're not going through menopause and they just have a fibroid that's pressing on their bladder and you need to shrink the fibroid. Well, you're going to actually recommend fat-soluble vitamin protocol. That would consist of vitamin K2, vitamin D3, cod liver oil, or something called DHA from the health food store. I like DHA a little bit better. That's a type of fish oil at 500 milligrams. I'll write this up in the protocols. And then you're going to recommend cruciferous foods, 6 a day. This is organic cruciferous food is a concentrate that helps, it's anti-estrogenic. So the combination of this and this protocol will help shrink the fibroid. Okay? Then we get sleep apnea, the sinus issues. Again, you're going to recommend the fat-soluble vitamin protocol vitamin K2, D3, and DHA, and then the adrenal fatigue formula. That's what you need to fix sleep apnea. Okay. I'm also going to add on here one more thing for sleep apnea, is the acupressure technique. Now the acupressure device has general acupressure techniques. You're going to send them, if they buy this, we're going to add in another technique to this which is specific for the sinuses. And so you don't have to worry about sending that video because it'll be in the videos for the acupressure. Okay, then we have the last thing, which is bloating. That is a digestive problem, so you're going to give them gallbladder formula, one with a meal, plus the live probiotic flora. Again, we'll list all the products in the recommendation of the dosages and all that. So give them the probiotics and the gallbladder for the bloating, and that completes the evaluation for sleep. I'll see you in the next video.